What's up guys, this is Linus the Taiwanese who teach Chinese online. Are you a beginner at learning Chinese? Have you always wanted to learn Chinese but just didn't know where to start? Or perhaps you have just gotten started but are not so sure whether you are on the right path. If this hits close to home, you have come to the right place. Here are the tips you should know when starting your journey towards mastering Chinese. Let's check it out. Number 1. Find yourself a teacher. 找一个老师. You might have thought about learning Chinese all by yourself, while it's definitely possible with hard work and patience. The truth is that Chinese is probably one of the most difficult languages to learn on your own as a beginner. Apart from learning the pronunciation and tones, you'll also have to learn how to write and recognize characters, not to mention the grammar. A teacher will not only be able to help guide you through this and keep you on the right track, but they will also help correct your vital mistakes and make your progress flow more smoothly. There are many excellent teachers out there. Find a teacher that suits your needs and set off on your study journey. Number 2. Don't underestimate Pingin and the tones. 别小看拼音和声调. Pingin and the tones are the first obstacles that you will meet when learning Chinese, especially the tones. The same Pingin, but with different tones, can mean something completely different. Follow your teacher's lead, sense the movement of the lips and tongue, and practice until you get used to the sounds. There's no need to rush. In fact, it's better that you speak using a slower pace with good pronunciation rather than rushing through and having to repeat yourself several times. Cultivating a good habit of using the correct tones can make you sound more native, and people will be able to understand you more clearly in the future. Finding a teacher that never gets tired of correcting you is in your best interest. Number 3. Practicing writing characters is essential. 一定要练习写汉字. Don't be too surprised when you see how fast a native speaker can write characters. We all had to practice writing them for at least 1 hour every day for more than a decade when we went to school. So, don't feel intimidated or discouraged when first starting out. It's a skill that will improve with time as long as you put in the necessary practice. Even though you may just want to be able to recognize characters, it is still essential that you practice writing as well. The more you study, the sooner you will realize that there are a lot of complicated and similar characters. Practicing writing and observing the radicals and components that make up the characters can definitely help you recognize and remember them more profoundly. Also, don't forget to memorize the Pingin with the right tones while you are at it. Number 4. Memorize, memorize, memorize. 背, 背, 背. Try to memorize as many words as you can during the early stages of your Chinese studies. Only by memorizing words can we build sentences. By making sentences can we express ourselves. By expressing ourselves can we communicate with other people. You won't be able to convey your thoughts and feelings without having a good vocabulary to draw upon. Therefore, from now on, set a progress schedule and start memorizing new words every single day. Number 5. Review every day. 每天都要复习. During class, you pay full attention to listening to the teacher, asking questions back and forth, doing exercises, and taking notes. At the end of the class, you may feel overwhelmed by all of the new things you have learned. To help solidify this new knowledge, it's important that you review it before it's gone. If you don't, then the next time you have class, it's very likely that you won't remember what you had learned during the previous lesson, and everything starts over again. This is a very common mistake that many students make. So don't feel too bad if you recognize yourself. In fact, there's actually a very easy way to fix it, and it simply comes down to reviewing. Reviewing new knowledge will help solidify it and consolidate it into your long-term memory. If you don't review, then all the knowledge you have just learned will be like those strangers you saw on the street yesterday. You know you did see them, but you just can't recall their faces. Learning a new language is never an easy task. It takes time, effort, and perseverance. If you want to speak fluent Chinese, let me tell you, you can definitely do it. Find yourself a teacher and take action today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. If you like my content, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. Your support means a lot to me. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye!